latest on the weather.
Guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Slithers into space. Hard running there. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Hawkins. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, West Virginia. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was due from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Johnson looking to throw. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. What a grab with one hand.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Some misdirection with the counter. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
There we go.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more
Good
room.
shit. Good shit.
A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return
Back at
man
it.
after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Oakley. And a good job in coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They went right back to it, time, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming down?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it quickly to the tight end. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the 1st down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go right back to it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Cook. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down.
Got him thinking.
The Mountaineers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He wants to change this route. 4th down, Hawkins. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this 1st half closes out.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Johnson looking to throw.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Way to get there. Way to get there.
Line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Good effort, but he's going to come a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Calls his own number. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State.
Spin him. He got a long.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Kansas State quick to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats called their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. They'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Johnson looking to throw. Got a man. It's Manning. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's first and 10. Running to Green. Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press.
Makes the grab in their space. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Hawkins. That's reeled in. It's Epps. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. There's a crease. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel it.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Makes the catch. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. Michael Hawkins fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tripped up for the tackle.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
It all wrong, man.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He's got it again. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll take it himself. And he's not even going to come close. Marker on fourth down. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Hawkins. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. To the air, it's Hawkins. Right on the money. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced. But this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. Got some room.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. wants to throw on first down off the play
Get him.
fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Well, they throw 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here. But if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Johnson wants to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. On the move, he fires. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the
Gotta
game.
do it.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in.
Gotta do it.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Throws it deep. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Stop. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, I say.
With the interception.
Get him out of here, I say.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard.
Even broke down.
This game, when
At
your
85
defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. The give to the big fullback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They go play action with Hawkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
No, we won't.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Bake the cake. Bake the cake, Bean.
Nice move to keep
Bake the
running.
cake, Bean.
He works marker, and that will put this one away. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that.
All right,
just
Clark.
consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys.
Defense
You can tell that this
suspect.
team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
I gotta take another shower. I sweat, man. Shante.
Welcome to Hartson Stadium in Eugene. It's the Miami Hurricanes.
Are you gonna try to find something? You take this shot out to this?